always the driver.
The youth of America helped create the swell that got President Obama into office, but now many young voters are worried about footing the stimulus bill for decades to come. It's something Senator John McCain and some other Republican lawmakers referred to as generational theft. Joining us now live from Philadelphia is Yoni Gruskin, founder and executive director of Concerned Youth of America. Yoni, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You're supposed to be in college and be in this bubble, right, where you're studying and you're building for your future and you're sort of insulated from what's going on, the ins and outs of the economy outside. You're an economics major, I think, too. Are you insulated there? Are you insulated from what's happening?
We had been, but this economic downturn is affecting everybody. And most people on the college campuses are very concerned about their job prospects coming out of college. A lot of people this time last year had jobs set up. The seniors this year aren't so fortunate, and although I'm just a sophomore, I know that 2 years from now the economic situation isn't supposed to look much better. So, this economic downturn is affecting all sorts of people of all ages, but definitely people on the college campuses are very worried. Right. Very concerned about the future going forward.
I was in college during a recession, and I can remember people weren't even getting the obligatory form letter back when they would send their resume or when they would try to get an interview somewhere. I mean, it was almost as if we didn't exist, and it really was. People were terrified about it. You add on top of that the cost of the stimulus, the costs of the bailouts, the costs that, as Senator John McCain called generational theft. I mean, your generation will, and our grandchildren, frankly, will theoretically be paying for all of this.
As concerned as we are about this economic downturn, we're a little bit more concerned about what's out there on the horizon for us. As you know, today President Obama is having a fiscal stimulus, or rather a fiscal responsibility summit. And we're hoping that lawmakers and congressmen and the president are going to look forward to the bigger dangers that are out there on the horizon. Right now, the government has something like $56 trillion in unfunded liabilities, and this is going to affect the type of the quality of life that our generation is going to inherit. So we want to make sure that the government can do two things at once, that they can chew gum and talk at the same time.
And the president on the campaign trail, of course, said that you can be focused on more than one thing. So they are focusing on both spending money to get us out of this economic malaise, and at the same time also talking about spending less money eventually so that we can get out of the huge deficits that we're building. What do you find that your classmates and people around campus, that they understand there is this twin, very serious problem?
Right now, most people are focused on the short-term issues facing the economy. It's the goal of our organization as Concerned Youth of America to educate our fellow peers about the looming problems ahead and make sure that not only do they understand these issues, that they're mobilized and they're willing to pressure their lawmakers, their local congressmen, to act on these issues. Because until there's some kind of political reconciliation about what needs to happen, we're not really going to make the right steps towards the solutions we need.
All right, Yoni Gruskin, thank you so much for joining us, Yoni. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Kieran.
All right, well, we're coming up right here on 7 o'clock.